President Obama informed Congress Monday of plans to send 275 U.S. military personnel to Iraq to protect America's embassy in Baghdad. As you might have heard, Iraq has become an even more dangerous place in the last few weeks.
One disaster after another in Iraq.
It's a disaster that could have serious ripple effects across the Middle East and around the world.
That's due to an extremist militia of Sunni Muslims called ISIS, or the Islamic State of Iraq and Syria, which has already taken several major Iraqi cities and now marches toward Baghdad. ISIS is a particularly brutal offshoot of al-Qaeda, brutal enough that al-Qaeda has disavowed them. They posted photos and videos of mass executions online. Sunday brought news that many Americans would be evacuated from the Baghdad embassy, but most would stay. Those remaining will now have some added security. About 160 troops are already in Iraq, including 50 Marines. The White House is adding 275 to that number, and the report sent to Congress notes that 100 more soldiers will be placed in a neighboring country in case they're needed. 2012's Benghazi embassy attack is still a major flashpoint in Washington. It left 4 Americans dead, including Ambassador Chris Stevens, and raised a lot of questions about just how safe U.S. embassies are. Although the president has ruled out a more comprehensive combat effort to help Iraqi defenses,
we can't do it for them.
The U.S. is considering cooperating with Iran in some way to help stop the advance of ISIS militants. Despite their rough history, neither government wants to see extremists in control of Iraq. The White House says the 275 U.S. troops will be entering Baghdad with the approval of the Iraqi government. For Newsy, I'm Zach Toombs.